Okay, Lady Ada, Maxim has a new app called Essential Analog, and this is a really cool app because we're seeing electronic component manufacturers say, hey, lots of people use mobile devices, so let's make an app for them so they can find all the different parts. So this is called Essential Analog, and
Scan that QR code.
Insights on the Go, available for iOS and for Google Play, Android. And there's a link there, and you can also just hold up your phone right now. That makes it super easy. And through the marvels of modern video recording, we're going to go live to a phone that's on Lady Ada's desk. So let's see what's here.
Okay, so I'm going to launch my my Maxim app. Maxim told us, hey, check out this app, do a review, try it out, tell us what works, what's great, what isn't, and then also let everybody else know about it. So we're like, Absolutely, we will do that. And bonus, if you watch this video, you're going to get some free stuff. Now, who doesn't love free stuff? Lots of free stuff to be had in this app. One thing you will need before you can do a whole bunch of stuff with the app, you don't need a Maxim account, but if you make a My Maxim account once you want to purchase or sample stuff, you'll want to be logged in, which I've done here, which is why you'll see me just skip straight to the checkout page. So let's start with the newsfeed. So this is to me, this is the most interesting because I really like seeing the NPIs, the new products that are coming from each chip manufacturer. I subscribe to their RSS feeds, or in this case, I subscribed to the news feed. There's videos that you can play from within the app that demo the latest eval boards, the latest chipsets, and there's a lovely design engineer who will take you through the process.
Welcome to the Design Shop.
I also like that there are
Henderson,
closed
and I'm here at
captions on these.
Maxim
That's pretty
Integrated.
cool.
Today,
I'm not going to play the whole video, but feel
evaluation.
free to check out. There's half a dozen different videos available with the latest eval board. So if you have time to kill and you're I want to see what's the latest videos, check that out. There's also app notes. So app notes are a really good way to get a sense of how to use the part in the most efficient way. In this case, Maxim does a lot of medical, wearable, low power electronics. So this app note is about quiescent current in buck and boost converters, and they kind of talk about the history of buck converters and all that good stuff. And then you can see using the pinch I can zoom in. The feature part for this app note is the Max 17222, which is a pretty cool boost regulator because it can go down as low as 400 millivolts in, which is really nice. I mean, you can run it off of a nearly dead AAA battery, or more than dead AAA battery. So I'm interested in this part. Okay, so what do? Well, I just point at it. I click it, and it actually takes me to the Maxim website where I can then do stuff like download the data sheet, and then I can look at the specs in more detail, like what the pinouts are and voltage in and current and quiescent, all that. I can check out more specs here. There's also design simulators and stuff. You can subscribe. So for that, you do have to log in, subscribe, and that way, when there's updates to the product, you will get notified. I use this to get notified when there's new datasheet updates. And then, of course, my favorite is you can also order it. So from here, you can buy or sample. Now, for beginner engineers who don't know this, Maxim is great about sending free samples of chips. If you see a chip and you're I might want to use this, just get the sample now because it's free. They'll ship it to you in a couple of days. You can get up to 4 pieces of each sample. And then when you're ready to use it in your design, you don't have to dig around and try to find out how to get the part, especially if it's out of stock somewhere. So I always recommend engineers sample as much as you want. I did when I was a student, and I saved hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You can also purchase from here. So that's, going from app note to product to sampling to purchasing. So that's, one way to use the app. Other than the news feed, you can go to the main menu. And here there's kind of everything it can do. Now, we just showed you, you can order parts through the product page. There's also a hot link here. You can, put in your favorite Maxim part. And you can purchase directly from here. So they'll give you detailed pricing, and then of course you can also sample. And remember I said there was free stuff that you could get. Well, there's this free analog toolkit, and there's a video about it. And I think it has like 30 different analog components. There's like CAN bus and boost converters and isolators, all that stuff. This is free if you register on the Maxim site and
view a package option.
Through the app here, click sample. You'll have to log in with your account, of course, because they need to know your address and where to ship it. You can get this Essentials kit for free. So look at all this free stuff you're getting. Free app, free stuff. Other than that, you can also look for parts by type. Like, for example, let's say I want to look for an audio amplifier. They have some recommended ones. If you star these, like you hit that little star button, when you go to favorites, it shows up in your favorites. So that bottom right favorite star thing will let you quickly get to that part. This is good if you're using the smart selector, which is, like on a website, normally on Maxim, you would say like, okay, well, I want, let's see. Whoops. I want to, get a boost converter, and then you filter. And you say, well, I have to make sure, I want it to take between 5 volts and 2.5 volts, and I need it to give me, at least 3 volts output, and I need about, 200 milliamps output. When you search and you get all your options, you might star the ones as you're going through them. And then, look at them in detail later when you want to look at the data sheet. So, just go through and, star which ones you want. So, that's using the filter. And, okay, so going back to the menu, there's also the app feedback and contact us. So, if you're using this app, it is new. If you see stuff you want to see improved, click on the contact us to get more details. There's also a profile and a leaderboard. So the leaderboard, I think, when you watch videos or order samples or look up data sheets, you get points. And hopefully if you get to the top of the leaderboard, they give you more free stuff. But I don't know what the prizes are. But you can check out leaderboards, and if you register, you'll be added if you'd like. So I think that's it. Oh wait, there's one more thing. I want to show the cross references. So this is kind of handy. Sometimes I want a part that's similar to another part. But maybe it's discontinued, or I want it for Maxim because I really like the Maxim quality. So let's say I want a Maxim ADC, and I'm used to using the ADS series of ADCs. You can type in part of a part number. So I don't type out the full part number. I just typed in the first 5 digits, and I'll say, okay, well, if you're using the ADS 1146, you might be interested in the Max 1415. So this is kind of handy, especially people who watch Desk 88. I know I say always get multiple sources for your components. So if something happens to your supplier or it's unavailable, the lead time is really long, you have an alternative. So this is a good tool for that. And yeah, I think that's it. So check out the app. Don't forget to get the free stuff. Go to the toolkit. Register and get these. I'm going to click sample as soon as we're done here. I'm going to get that free stuff. I love free samples, and Maxim has an excellent sample policy and sample program, and it's what made me an engineer. Believe me, I got a lot of Max 232s when I was in college to get started with my microcontroller boards. So check out the app. It's free, available for Android or iOS. It was really easy. I installed it, and I'm going to get some free parts.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, all the best of Maxim to go. Thanks so much, 88.
Yes. And thanks, Maxim.